Hi there, and welcome to Fluent English Story Vault. Get ready to listen closely. Repeat with confidence. Focus on every word. One day, you'll speak English fluently. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Olivia. That morning, the weather was very cold. The clouds were gray, and the wind was cold on my face. I woke up late, like always. I quickly took my bag and ran to the train station. On the way, people were busy in their own thoughts. No one looked at anyone else. Everyone just wanted to get home fast. Near the stairs at the station, I saw a man. He was sitting on the ground. He wore an old jacket. His hair was long and messy. His hands were red and hurt from the cold. Next to him, there was a cloth bag and a piece of cardboard. On the cardboard it said, "I still believe in kindness." I looked at him for a moment, but I wanted to walk away, like the others. But after a few steps, my heart told me, "Go back." I stopped. I turned back and looked at him. He looked at me too. There was no shame in his eyes, no begging. It was calmness. It was hope. I went to the nearest cafe. I bought a hot coffee and a fresh butter bread. When I gave them to him, he took them with his shaking hands and said, "Thank you, young lady. God bless you." I smiled and said, "It is very cold today. I thought this might help you." He smiled. His eyes filled with tears. He took something out of his bag. It was a flower, but not a real flower. It was a small flower made from newspaper, carefully folded and wrapped. He said, "I always make beauty from simple things." Then he said, "Life is not always easy, but we can still make something beautiful." I was surprised. I could not say anything. That man maybe had no money, maybe no home, but he had something many people do not have: a kind heart, a beautiful soul. I sat next to him. We talked for a few minutes. His name was Thomas. He said he was a carpenter before. He loved his job. But when his mother died, his life broke apart. He slowly lost his job, his home, his friends. And one day, he saw he was alone, with no place to go. But he did not say it with sadness. He said it with a smile, like he had peace with his past. Before I left, I said, "You made my day," he said, "and you gave me hope." When I walked away, the paper flower was in my hand. It was small, simple, but to me, it was like a treasure.